Hey, I'm Michael Artsis. I am very excited about this show. Thanks for watching. This is Sports.com and Tech Heads it is. I'm a techno gadget. I'm a geek guy. I love gadgets and I like to do reports on them. I've been bringing you reports for years on all sorts of gadgets and I like to do it in a different way. I like to try and bring you to the gadgets. I like to show you how I would use them in an environment that I would use them in. So you might not use them in the same environment, but you get the idea how they may work. I don't want to just unbox something and show it to you. So we're going to do a little bit of that here and we're going to take it further. We're going to also inspect the gadgets here and talk about them and talk about technology in general. In addition to that, in coming episodes, we will take your calls live and talk gadgets live on the air. This is a very exciting show for me because we get to play with and try out some of the most amazing gadgets out there. Over the years, I've done some great stuff. The Watch cell phone, one of my favorites. In addition to that, Blue Mike makes some great mics, and I've done some great stuff with that. But this show takes the cake, and I'm very, very excited about it. Right here, we've got the iPad 2. This is arguably my most favorite gadget of all time. Actually, it's not arguably, it is. The iPad 1 was my favorite gadget of 2010 and possibly of all time until I got the iPad 2. Now, I wasn't even sure I was going to get the iPad 2. I was on the fence about it, and then I decided to because I found a website that would buy my old one, and we'll get to that later, which made it not such a big jump. Here's what's great about the iPad 2. Now, it's got two processors instead of one, and they're A5 processors. Now, we could talk about the techno garbage and lingo all night long, but I want to talk about how it actually functions. Because of that, the internet connection is faster. Even though it's the same 3G connection, it is faster. And I'll tell you why. It's because the iPad 2 can process the web pages quicker. In addition to that, you've got two cameras on this iPad, so you can do video chats. I tested one out last night via 3G from our control room. We don't even get good cell reception in there. You can see very good quality video from the iChat. There you see me chatting with our studio from the control room, and there's what it looks like. It's pretty good, good audio, good video. The camera looks good, and it's very, very, very exciting to be able to do that, especially when you're moving around and covering sports and doing all sorts of wonderful things like I do. That's a very exciting feature, but you can also, especially if you travel a lot, you can do video chats with your family, which is something I like. So the iChat feature is really amazing, and you can do that multiple ways. Skype allows you to do it over 3G and the 3G connection, and FaceTime, which is really cool, that's Apple's product, and it's a little bit better and sharper, I think, but it only allows you to do it over Wi-Fi, which could explain the sharperness, or the sharperness. I just invented a new word, the sharperness. Well, in addition to that, what I like most about the iPad 2 is that it's available on Verizon with the Verizon connection. I'm tired of AT&T, I'm tired of not getting a signal, and this gets a signal everywhere with a network that is more reliable and better, and I'm happy that it's finally on Verizon, and I've gotten off AT&T completely because I also have a Verizon iPhone 4, which is really amazing as well. So I'm really in love with this iPad 2. I like the case a lot. I'm just a little worried that it doesn't protect the body well enough because you got this back exposed, but I love that it puts it to sleep. I love that it protects the screen. I love how it looks. It looks beautiful, and I love the magnet idea. I think that this is just wonderful. All right. I don't care that it's lighter. I don't care that it's thinner. It was thin enough. It's light enough. I mean, I'm happy to take those as advanced improvements, but it doesn't make that much of a difference for me. All right, let's move on. Enough iPad talk because I could talk iPad, iPhone all night. Those are my two favorite products probably ever, okay, other than the Watch phone. I still love that Watch phone. Check out phenomwatchphone.com for more on those, by the way. iPads, if you're lucky enough to get one, apple.com, go to your Verizon store, buy one on eBay. They're selling for big money, and if you get your hands on one, you got a tough decision. Do I sell it or do I keep it? All right, moving on. Like I said, we were going to move on. I had to sell my iPad 1. I didn't know where to sell it, and I wanted to sell my AT&T iPhones. I didn't know where to sell those. I did some research, and I found this company called Gazelle.com. They're wonderful. Check them out. We got a video for you. Hi, I'm Michael Artsis. Thanks for joining us. I recently had a dilemma that I was able to solve, and I thought you tech heads might be interested in the solution. Here's the deal. I made the switch from the AT&T iPhone 4 to the Verizon iPhone 4. Only trouble is, this phone is CDMA and this one is GSM, rendering all my old iPhones useless. because they were all on AT&T. So I tried to sell them on eBay because I felt that would be better than leaving them around hanging in a corner doing nothing. And at least I could get something for it and help recoup the cost of the early termination fee on AT&T. That didn't work because scammers tried to buy my iPhone. I caught the scam and decided not to sell it to them. I then started to look for another solution. And I came across one site that actually lived up to that promise and was interested in buying more than just my iPhones. So I said, let me check them out. I went to Gazelle.com and they'll give me fair market value for my iPhone 4, as well as my 3GS, as well as my 3G, and as well as my original recipe. So here's what I decided to do: sell them my iPhones. All you have to do is click on Gazelle.com. Now, I was a little nervous about Gazelle.com because I was almost scammed by these people on eBay, and they don't pay you until they receive the product, which made me a little uneasy. So I decided to do a story on it so that your apprehensions could be relieved as we did this together, and you could see that there's nothing to be afraid of if you go with a reputable company. So here's the deal. You log onto their site, Gazelle.com. You pick the cell phone that you have, in this case Apple. I picked the Apple iPhone 4 32 gigabyte. It asked me a couple of simple questions. Were there any noticeable flaws? I click no noticeable flaws. Do I want to sell my AC adapter and original cables? I could, but I don't want to. Was there water damage? I write free of water damage and hit continue. They offer me $410 for my iPhone 4. I think that that's a pretty good price. I could do a little bit better on eBay, but I don't have the risk here. So then you hit add to box. And after you hit add to box, you go and you search a new item. Like for instance, my iPhone 3GS, 32 gigabytes as well. They offer me $170 for that phone. I think that's a pretty good deal. I also have an iPhone 3G to sell them, 16 gigabytes. They offer me some decent money for that as well. And I'm gonna sell them my Droid Incredible. They send me a shipping label in a box and I pack it up. And then I wait for my check.
We're really geared and designed towards like tech enthusiasts. So people who always want the latest and greatest constant upgraders. It's an easy experience. We offer the benefits of like free shipping, data wiping, and the average offer right now is still over $100.
All right, so I've got the Gazelle packaging right here, and I haven't opened it yet, so I'm going to do that. It's one box just like this. It says assemble box. The postage is already paid. Place your items in the enclosed packing slip. And here's a list of what I have to pack into.
We really want to look at it like how you would when you buy a new car, you know? So when you go to buy a new car, you trade in your old car. So we want to do the same exact thing for gadgets. Like 40% of car trades, of car purchases involve a car trade. So we want you to do the same thing with your gadget. So you take care of your gadget, you put a case on it. Before you trade it in, you wipe the data, you polish it up, and then you go buy your new one and you trade your old one in. So you use that money to get the new gadget. Just almost the same experience as buying a new car.
Now these each did about a year in service, and I think they look great. Once we receive your item, we'll check in and send you payment within a few days. Gazelle wants to make trading your electronics easier and more rewarding than ever imagined. So we ensure that all personal data is deleted from everything once we receive it, take care of shipping, and pay you within days of receiving your item. Our zero landfill policy means you never have to worry about harming the environment. That's very nice, and it's nice that they double check and get rid of all your data, although we did that already. We hope this prepaid package helps, and we look forward to receiving your items soon. Now here's the best part. If your electronic device goes up in value by the time they receive your device, they'll give you the higher value. And if it goes down in price, they'll stick to the agreed upon price when you ship the product. And according to Gazelle, you can cancel at any time. So it's been a couple of days, and guess what came in the mail? My Gazelle check. Here's the greatest part. They paid me exactly what we agreed to. They felt my phones were as in good a shape as I told them they were. And my phones went down in value between the time that I made the deal with them and they received them, and I still got a check for the agreed upon amount. I would recommend Gazelle to anyone who's a friend, a family member, and even you, the tech heads. Anybody looking to sell electronics, phones, gadgets, gizmos, Gazelle is a great website and a great way to do that. They seem honorable, and they're on time and easy to deal with. You can't beat that. I'm Michael Artsis reporting. Oh, sorry, I was just editing some video on my new iPad 2. One of the things that you can do on the iPad 2 that you couldn't on the iPad 1, there are many great features about it, and including the fact that the gaming has gotten better, and the gaming is amazing, and I love reading books, and the books are better because the screen is a little bit better and sharper, and so it's a little easier on your eyes to read books on it. I love reading books on it, and there are a lot of other great features. So what did I do? I sold my iPad 1 to Gazelle since doing that video that you just saw, and I sold them a Mac Mini as well. I really love those guys at Gazelle. Check them out, gazelle.com. Now, I will tell you something else. Those are the types of videos we do for our tech reviews, and you'll see a lot of those on sports.com. You can also follow us on sports_media on Twitter. That's sports_media on Twitter, and you can check out our YouTube page, it's youtube.com/sportstv. youtube.com/sportstv. On Twitter at sports_media, and you can also check us out on sports.com, our website. We'll have a lot more tech reviews just like that one coming up on our site, so check back soon. Moving on to the next topic, these Columbia boots. They are amazing. Check them out. Heated boots. The first time ever. They're like putting heated seats on your feet when you're driving a car. They are really great. We've got a tech review, a full tech review just like that one, coming up on these in the next few days, but I want to tell you some great features. First of all, they are warm boots to begin with. They are completely waterproof boots, all right? They are very lightweight and they're very comfortable. In addition to that, they have these batteries right here. You plug them in, they give you 4 hours of continuous use heating your feet. In addition to that, you can charge them with a regular USB charger. Here's the great thing. You push the button, turn them on, and you've got heated boots. They take about a minute to heat up. They keep your feet warm. They're comfortable. They look big, but they wear well. Take a look at some video of me walking in the snow in New York City, and then also I was driving with them on. And you know, I'm not a boot guy. I don't even like boots. I have trouble finding comfortable boots. These boots are amazing. They're comfortable. They're easy to use. You got to check out the full tech segment, sports.com. youtube.com/sportstv and sports_media. These boots are awesome, completely waterproof, very comfortable. Check out Columbia.com. In addition to these boots, which I think are awesome, you can walk through puddles in them and do all that. I've got a great gift idea for you guys. This money clip. This money clip is state-of-the-art money clip. You say, what is it about the money clip? Well, I'll tell you what is it about the money clip. It's made of high-grade titanium. It's got carbon fiber inlays, and you can get different kinds of inlays for this as well. But what's great is it clamps down on your money very easily just by sliding these clamps on the side. And then when you slide them down, nobody can get your money out. When you have them up, you can just use them like a pair of chopsticks, open them up, slide your money in. Now you can put credit cards in there, you can put business cards in, but I think it's like that best when used with a wallet. It looks good, it's fashionable, it's very lightweight because of the titanium, and it is really, really a nice present. You can find out more on mclip.com. It is called the M-Clip. It is a great money clip. You got to check it out. The M-Clip money clip. They sell it at Saks Fifth Avenue. They sell it at Bloomingdale's and lots of other stores. Now, there's one other thing I want to talk about. We had an action-packed show. We jam-packed it in. And I wanted to talk real quick about DSLR cameras. They are all the rage these days. They shoot beautiful video, but one of the things they do great is time lapses. Take a look at some of the time lapses we shot here outside the headquarters of sports.com in just the last few days. Look how beautiful those time lapses look shot on the DSLRs. You got to check out the Canon line, the 5D, the 7D, and the 60D. And that is our show for today. It is Michael Artsis, Tech Heads. Check us out again, sports.com. Thanks for watching, and be terrific.